Hello YouTube, Computer Kid 1416 here, and today we've got an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. Just picked this up today on launch day, March 3rd. And yep, I've had this pre-ordered since they announced it in January, so I'm really looking forward to it. So before we get to the console itself, let me show you what else I got with it. I got some extra Joy-Cons, which I figure will help when I get Mario Kart. And I ended up getting the gray console, so I figured if I want the color ones, I can use these. Yep, and I also got a traveling case with screen protector. I've got a very similar case for my 3DS, and I really love it, so, yep. Figured I'd get that as well. And finally, of course, Breath of the Wild, which I hear is really, really good. It's got a almost perfect score on most review sites, so the first time since Ocarina of Time, so, yep. We're looking forward to that. So anyway, let's open up the console itself. The box itself looks really nice. It's presented well. You got some box arts there. Got a demonstration of the Joy-Cons coming off. And some more box art. Not going to show the bottom because it's got the serial number on it, but yep. Really nice presentation there. Looks like you don't need tape either, so that's cool. It's just like one of these things. It's a nice presentation there. You got the Joy-Cons and the system itself. So let's take a look at these Joy-Cons first. So, wow, they are actually really tiny. Since they're basically second generation Wii remotes, I expected them to be more like that, but nope, they're actually really tiny. Let's see, first impressions is that they're tiny, but they feel pretty nice actually. The buttons are a little small, and I guess for some people that might be an issue. Might be a reason to go with the Pro Controller, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel about that, especially with the grip on it. So, anyway, comparison to a Wii remote. Yeah, as you can see, they're quite a bit smaller and thinner too. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. I was not expecting that, but they feel nice. They feel really nice. I'll have to see what I think about that. Got the console itself, which we'll come back to. Okay, now we got an HDMI cable, a power cable, which, as you guys probably already know, it uses, here, let me pull that out of plastic here, it uses just standard USB-C, or sorry, it's hard to see there, but yeah, it uses standard USB-C, so if you've got one of these laying around, then you're good to go. However, if you are like me, and plan on having the dock connected to the TV at all times and playing it portably, then you'll probably want to get extra USB-C cables because this is the only one it comes with, so. Yep, so just something to note, but that is nice that it's a standard format now, not proprietary. You got the two Joy-Con straps, which also make the shoulder buttons easier to push for if you're playing them individually. Got just a little bit of documentation. It looks like they're going the digital route for the main manual, probably. Yep, just like a basic health and safety guide. Speaking of the grip, here's the Joy-Con grip itself, which does not charge it. I just thought I'd mention that. It's just a grip, but you can get the charging separately if you want, or whenever you got the system in tablet mode and it's charging, or if it's in main console mode, the Joy-Cons will charge. So you may not even need to get the charging grip because they got like I think a 20-hour battery life. So anyway, let's slide these on, see how they look. Makes a really cool clicky sound. Oh, by the way, I haven't ever seen an unboxing of this before or used one of these in person, so this is a true blind unboxing. Sorry, it's hard to figure out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it slides on there really nicely, and let me pull this off camera so I can get kind of first impression. This actually doesn't feel bad. I mean, I could see myself using this as my main controller, you know, not needing to have the Pro Controller, so I don't know, we'll see. I may change my mind about that by the review, but by the time I get to the review. But yeah, first impressions are, it's actually really nice. the joysticks don't glide very much, but I kind of have a soft spot for these smaller gliding joysticks. I don't know, like the 3DS Circle Pad is actually probably my favorite joystick in terms of just the way it feels. So I don't know. We'll see how I end up liking that. But yeah, first impressions are, it feels like a traditional controller like you would see on, I guess, GameCube and below. So I could see myself using that, but we'll just see. See what I think about that. I will be doing a full review, by the way, so anything I don't mention here, I will mention there. And here's the dock itself. Right here. Pretty nice. About the same size as I thought it would be, based on the videos and such. There's it connects down there to USB-C. For those wondering, it is basically, so you got 2 USB on the side here, for like a LAN adapter and stuff. And where's the HDMI? Oh, you actually, okay, this makes sense. So you open it up here, and you get the HDMI, you get another USB, and AC adapter. So anyway, I was wondering, this is basically just a dock, like you would see like on a laptop or something, in that it doesn't, it doesn't add functionality or anything like that to the system. So that's nice if maybe you're one of the people that want to use it just as a portable. It doesn't really add anything other than it allows it to be on the TV. So is this the future of consoles, or are they going to go back to more traditional next time? We'll have to see. But and we're going to get to the console itself here in just a second. But yeah, I think that this is a really, really cool kind of milestone. I think that the idea that handhelds now become so powerful that, but basically it's equivalent to home consoles. So why not have something like this where it's a home console? I mean, it's a handheld console that becomes a home console. So anyway, so I didn't really plan this video out very much. I was just kind of excited to get it open. But in the review, I'll be more prepared as usual. But anyway, let's go ahead and take the Joy-Cons off of this and put them on the console. So there's a little button you push on the back, I believe. Yep. That's pretty easy. So take them off. Now let's see if I can do this on camera. Let's slide them onto the console. That's the cool click sound again. Like, it doesn't feel cheap or anything when I say that. It's clicky, like it's doing that on purpose, I think, because it's trying to, like the switch sound or whatever. But anyway, yeah, it feels nice. It's real thin. You got the USB-C down there. At the top, you got power. Sorry, it's a little hard to see, but volume. Sorry, my lighting's not good here. I apologize. SD card, because it only comes with 32 gigs to begin with, and you have to add micro USB if you want to. And then yeah, so I can't get over how thin this thing is. It makes the gamepad feel like a toy or something. Yeah, you can see it's a 6-inch screen, I believe. So yeah, it feels nice. Yeah, it feels really nice. Let me compare it to the gamepad. There is no comparison. The gamepad is a huge console compared to this. It's like way thicker, and it's just much heavier too. So this is really, really nice. As much as I love Nintendo, I never really, they were never really known for their hardware. The games, of course, have always been what kind of carried them, but their systems have never been really the best designs. But this is kind of an exception. I think this is really, really a step forward for them in terms of design. This thing looks like it's a tablet with controllers attached to it. So, yep. So that is really, really nice to see. So, I'm gonna have to spend some time later hooking it up to my TV and all that. So I won't do that right now. But let's go ahead and turn the handheld itself on. Yep, it did power on. And again, I've tried to be really careful about even seeing like videos of the UI and stuff, because I really want this to be as blind as possible. So. Oh, it makes a cool switch sound from the trailers and stuff. Okay, English. I completely read that. Oh, okay, it's gonna do Wi-Fi, so let me take it off camera for this part real quick. Oh, and you might have heard this already. It's a capacitive touchscreen, meaning that it is like your cell phone, where it's multi-touches, they sometimes call it, as opposed to needing a stylus like on previous Nintendo consoles. So that is really cool to see. Okay, I just connected it. Let's see if it works. Yep, apparently I got it right. So okay, cool. So okay, let's see here. I always end up passing this. I'm on Central Time, but I just always end up missing it. Chicago, there we go. I don't live in Chicago, but that's the same time zone as me. Do I want to do the TV part now in the video? Nah, I'll do that later. Yeah, I'll do that later. Sorry if you were expecting me to do that, but I just gotta deal with wires and stuff, so I'll do that part later. But in the review, I'll definitely demonstrate how seamless it is to switch between handheld and console, because it is. I mean, it's literally, you plug it in and it comes up immediately, so it's not like it has to reset or anything. So, oh, detach the Joy-Cons, okay. I don't know why, but I apologize about the bad lighting in this video, guys. I didn't really think this through. I was just kind of excited to get it open, but the review will be a lot more prepared. Okay. Oh, okay, so it wants you to use them separately. Okay, that's kind of weird to get used to, having to use it not attached to it. Oh, okay, well, sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, so there we go. You can use the console with Joy-Con attached or detached. Oh, I forgot to show. There's also a kickstand. Where is it? There it is. How do you do that? Oh, there we go, okay. Yep. So you can play it like on an airplane or something, so that's cool. So yeah, it shows the tabletop mode there. Set an icon and nickname, okay. We're just gonna attach these back to the console. Yeah, once you get used to it, it's actually easy to... Oh my gosh, the lighting is terrible. I apologize again. Next. Let's see. More options. Let's see here what I want to do. I really hope they make an Animal Crossing for this system. That would be really cool to see. For now, I'll just choose like the retro looking Mario there. I might switch that later though. Get it switched. I didn't even mean to do that. Sorry. That was a unintentional pun. Background. I like that dark blue. Yeah, that's a good color. Nickname, do this off camera. I mean, not that I care that you guys know what my name is, but it's just easier to do it off camera. Okay, there we go. Yep. So, I like the interface. People say it looks kind of boring, but I don't know. It kind of blends in though with the modern design scheme of like Android and Windows 10 and stuff like that. No more users really, so skip that. Definitely don't need that. Okay, so here's kind of the main menu, I guess. Let's see, is there anything else we can really do on camera? Not really. I mean, it's pretty much done, so I'll have to do like updating, and there is a day one update for this, but unlike the one for the Wii U, the day one update does not require you to just sit and wait on it. I mean, it installs in the background, and it's not nearly as big to begin with, so that should be good for those of you who have trouble with the day one update on the Wii U. Yep. See, it's got a little news feed there. You've got your eShop, album, controllers. There's a capture button on the left Joy-Con, by the way. Yep, you can see there. It's actually also going to take video later, so that's cool. Controller, system settings, sleep mode. Okay, so, yep. So I'll mess with this off camera, and again, I'm sorry about the kind of candid style of this video. I just was really excited to get it open and everything, but in the review I'll be a lot more prepared, so be looking for that in the next couple weeks. And after I've kind of played around with it in particular, and yeah, then I'll get my thoughts on it then. So thank you guys for watching. See, y'all got to show off to you guys what a game looks like, so let me do that. I got Zelda here. The game cases themselves have been compared to PSP cases. I never had a PSP, but that makes sense, I guess. They're taller than 3DS boxes, but smaller than Wii U boxes, and also thinner. So kind of a halfway point, which I guess makes sense because it's a hybrid between the two. So I'm just trying to get this case plastic open off camera. Okay, I got the plastic off, so let's open it up. Ah, very nice. I like the way that's presented. So there's no manual, I guess, because of the digital. There's probably a digital manual on there, but yeah, it's got a cool case box art. Here's the cartridge itself. I do not have a 3DS cartridge with me at the moment for comparison, but I'll have that for the review. But yeah, I can tell you right now, it's taller than a 3DS game. Honestly, it's more like an SD card in terms of size comparison. Those pins are weird, though. Probably, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of taller than a 3DS cartridge, more along the lines of like a SD card. But yep, I like that box art too. But yeah, so it's cool to see them returning to cartridges, and which makes sense, I guess, being that it's a handheld as well. But I mean, discs did not work well for the PSP, so I figured that we're not ever going to do that. So, yep. So, anyway, just thought I'd show you guys that. And in the review, I'll have better script. I'll have more of a script. I'll have better size comparisons, etc. So, be looking forward to that. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook in the meantime, and see you guys next time. Bye.